Guys, so we just got inside of the facility here. We had to pass through a metal detector. And you guys can see over there. Employees only behind this point.
Excuse me, sir. You can't do that in a federal building. Take videos.
Who are you, ma'am?
I'm sir. Yeah.
Who are you, ma'am?
Take videos in the building.
Well, who are you, ma'am?
I'm a staff member with the public contact team, and you're not allowed to video or take photos in a federal building.
What? Why is that? Why can't I take video?
Sir, you can speak to the security.
But you're the one telling me. He didn't tell me I couldn't take video. You told me.
I don't know why, sir. I know that.
So you don't know why? You just telling me what to do without knowing why? Nothing. She started talking to me. I have no idea.
Alright guys, this story detonates the moment the doors swing open. A camera is rolling calm but unshaken as a citizen asserts a constitutional right to document government employees in the course of their duties. No shouting, no chaos, just a lens and a question of power. Within seconds, tension slices through the lobby as an official steps forward and identifies himself as the assistant director. What should have been an ordinary afternoon inside a federal building instantly transforms into a battlefield of principles. The air tightens, eyes lock. The unspoken message is clear. Authority does not like to be observed, and just like that, the clock starts ticking on a confrontation that refuses to stay quiet.
Yeah, I can record in all the publicly accessible areas. I know what I'm doing here. It's okay.
Did you record what was around there?
I'm recording everywhere in the publicly accessible areas.
Okay, because you can't.
I didn't go by. Look, come here. Come here. I didn't go past where it says VA employees only. I didn't go past there. Okay. I didn't go into any restricted areas.
It's a DHS memo that came out states that he can do that, but in unauthorized areas he can't. So he knows that.
Beyond employee areas, he cannot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just lobby areas and everything like that. He can. He got access to all areas except unauthorized areas. He knows. All right. Yeah, go get upset.
This area here.
Ma'am, please. You're just trying to. Please. Please, ma'am. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Someone, a federal employee who's read the DHS memo. I said a federal employee who's read the DHS memo. It's great. Good to see. This is the security desk over here. Look at this beautiful stairwell over here. Wow. The architecture. Let's take a look.
Sir, you can't go upstairs, sir.
You cannot go upstairs. That's
Why?
an unauthorized area.
It doesn't say anything about it being unauthorized.
It's an unauthorized area. You can't go up there.
What do you mean? There's nothing that's stopping me from coming up here.
Employees go up there. You can't stop. You can't go up there. It's only employees only. Only restricted for employees.
But why doesn't it say that? You have big signs everywhere else where it says restricted employees only. I don't understand.
You cannot go up there. It's an unauthorized area is what I'm telling you.
No.
I'd like you moved off your video. You didn't have my permission.
Ma'am, who are you? Can you tell me that now, or?
The location, the United States General Services Administration, building in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The purpose, peaceful documentation in publicly accessible areas. After clearing a metal detector, the camera captures signs clearly marking restricted zones, employees only posted in bold certainty. But outside those marked boundaries, the space remains open to the public. A female employee approaches, questioning the act of filming without clearly explaining why it should stop. The response is steady and deliberate. No laws are being broken, no restricted areas entered. The issue isn't trespass, it's discomfort. And discomfort, as history proves, is not a crime.
No, you didn't.
I did.
I have no idea who you are.
I'm a staff member here, federal government employee.
Federal government employee, and your name, and so that means you're public service. You're a public servant.
You were recording me without my permission.
So that means that you're a
In the state of Pennsylvania, that's against the law.
So you should. So if you feel that that's against the law, you should call law enforcement, ma'am.
Your video.
Ma'am, if you feel that's against the law, you should call law enforcement, and maybe they can educate you.
Call federal police.
So, ma'am, you just admitted you are a public servant. So what's your name and title here? You said you work for the public contact. What's your name, ma'am, as a public servant for the
I
federal
don't need
government?
to answer that to you.
You don't need to.
No, I
It's just
don't.
common
Are you
courtesy
still
of a public
recording
servant.
me?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Okay, great. Then I'm definitely not going to answer it.
Okay. Why would I stop recording? You've been nothing but hostile since the moment you made contact with me.
You were walking in an inappropriate area.
I was
of the building,
not.
sir. You were.
I was
You
not.
were behind the area and recording staff.
I didn't go
members of
behind the
federal
sign.
building.
I didn't go behind the sign that
And
said
I take
restricted
offense
area.
to that.
You take offense.
I do.
So you saw me recording and you decided to interject yourself into my recording and take offense to it.
That's exactly what I did.
Okay. Okay. And you didn't like being recorded so much you decided to come up to the camera again for the second time.
Well, you're continuing to record. I'm definitely letting my feelings be known.
Yeah.
And I'd like
could-
myself removed from your video.
I can see
so
that.
Should this come up anywhere else, you have been asked 3 or 4 times to remove
That's not
me
going to
from your
happen.
video.
That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. There's nothing about this area that says restricted. Yeah.
I'm asking him to remove me from the video. He was in a staff area behind the line of where flights were supposed to go. in
Not true. That's a lie.
this video. They will not do it.
It's not true.
Okay, so the that went out stated that he can record public.
So the supervisor is talking to them.
Record out here.
Yeah, this is publicly accessible area too.
The exchange sharpens. Questions of identity surface. If someone works for the federal government, are they not public servants? If tax dollars fund the building, does the public not have the right to observe it? The official admits taking offense to being recorded. That admission changes everything. This is no longer about security, it's about control. The claim shifts toward calling law enforcement as though the presence of a camera demands backup. But signage speaks volumes. Restricted areas are clearly labeled elsewhere. Here there is no such warning. And in that silence of missing signage, the debate grows louder.
This is not a lobby.
Here, sir. Right here.
Every other spot of this building, you have employees only restricted area, really big, and you don't have it over here.
It's restricted. So we actually verbally telling you right now that it is restricted, but you do have access and you can record
I'll have
anywhere
this
else
up and
in the public area.
So a publicly accessible area.
Get that. 100%. I'm with you.
But what makes it? What is it about that makes it restricted? Because my only thing is, and can I get your name, sir?
Fraser.
Fraser. The only, and you're with, are you a federal employee or
Contract.
a private security contractor? My only thing is that I would hate for the area to be restricted. If it's restricted all the time to everybody, that's different with signage and everything. But if you're just restricting it because I have a camera, then I'm gonna, that's a problem.
You have a camera.
So so you're telling me, Fraser, no one's allowed upstairs
Listen to me.
but employees.
I can't really talk to you back and forth because I don't have that title to talk to you.
Okay.
So we just called
FPS.
for you.
Perfect.
And they can come out and talk to you, but we cannot go back and forth with you on camera or anything like that.
Okay.
We can just tell you where the restricted areas are and the unauthorized areas, but like you already know, you can record in a public.
All right, so I'll wait for FPS and maybe they can
sir.
clear it up. Yep, no problem. No problem. Hey, how are you guys?
Are you recording?
Who are you, sir?
I am the assistant director of the station. My name is Pedro. How are you?
Hi, Pedro. My name is Sean.
Sean?
Yes. I am recording to answer your question. In your name, sir?
John Miller, I'm the Public Affairs Officer for the
Public Affairs Officer. Okay.
Don't mind you recording.
Okay.
Especially me
Yeah.
and the premises. But the employees, we need to have their permission to be recorded.
Why would that be, Pedro?
Because we have an agreement with our union, our labor union, and our employees, before they can be recorded or photographed, they have to agree and they have to provide permission.
Do they agree when you record them on the security cameras?
A security supervisor named Fraser steps into the frame, cautious but measured. The argument pivots to whether access is being restricted because of the camera itself. If an area is off limits to everyone, that is one thing, but if it suddenly becomes restricted only when someone documents it, that raises serious questions. Back and forth dialogue intensifies yet remains controlled. The decision is made to call Federal Protective Services. The camera doesn't blink. The message is firm. Let law enforcement clarify what authority cannot confidently explain.
Yes, that is part of
Do they
that.
sign an agreement? Yeah. So whatever agreement you may have with them, I respect it. That's the agreement you have with them. I didn't enter into any agreement. I'm exercising my rights here. My intention is really not to film anybody in particular anyway, so it's kind of a moot point. I'm not really trying to, but I don't want to, if I happen to get somebody while I'm panning around and, you know, just gathering, it's not my fault and it's my right to film government employees in the course of their duty.
That's what I'm hoping that we could agree, because
Yeah, I mean,
you are at the main entrance. And again, I don't mind you recording, especially me. I don't mind at all.
yeah,
But my employees are coming in and out. This is the main entrance.
yeah.
And if you are, recording around, you might capture some of the employees. coming in
Exactly,
and out.
yeah. So, and that's what I'm saying. But that's my right, is to film they're government employees, right? They're not private employees. They're government. I have a right to film government employees in the course of their duty.
But the problem is within the premises.
Yeah.
From that glass door, from those double doors inside. I'm sorry, but I cannot allow it. If you
All right, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for FPS to get here, and they said that FPS was on their way. So I'm gonna wait for FPS to get here, and then I'll ask them, because
Sure.
I'm well within my rights to film in publicly. There's a DHS memo that came out a few years back.
Right, but
It didn't
from-
mention anything about. No, it says in lobbies, foyers, it says lobbies here. So you can read it. 2018 DHS memo.
Yeah,
You
we'll
can check it
no
out.
problem.
Yeah. It's a DHS memo, and it doesn't say anything about employees.
Okay.
Pedro. So again, I'm just gonna wait here for FPS to arrive, and then
No problem.
I'll continue about my business. Yeah, sure. I'm an independent journalist. My name's Sean. I'm working on a story here at the Veterans Affairs.
Sure.
That's all.
Well, I'm the public affairs, maybe I can help you.
Yeah, no, it's more of just to see the comings and goings of what's going on here, and to see that everybody's being treated well and that everything's going on. I don't really need any. I mean, I'll take your email if you would like, if I can contact you later. But at this point, I don't need to speak with anyone from public affairs. All right. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Pedro. So as you guys can see here, they have cameras.
Soon, higher officials arrive. The assistant director, composed yet defensive, states he doesn't mind being recorded personally. However, he insists employees require consent due to internal agreements with their union, but internal agreements do not override constitutional protections. The counter-argument lands hard. Government employees performing public duties in publicly accessible areas are subject to observation. Security cameras record them daily without individualized permission. The tension isn't about privacy, it's about perception. The disagreement now stands at a crossroads between policy interpretation and constitutional clarity.
Cameras everywhere. Pedro is the ADA of this station here. So they're asking about the ETA of Federal Protective Services here.
Can you step on this side, please?
Excuse me, sir?
Can you come to this side, please?
Oh, sure. I'm just in the lobby still. That's all.
Please don't go beyond that hallway.
Oh, I already went over there.
You already did?
Yeah, I already did. It's a public area.
No, it's not.
It says public contact.
Yes, but that public contact doesn't mean public area. So,
But it is a public area, though.
it's not a public area.
It's 100% a public area. There's.
Sir, would you mind stepping into this?
I mean, I have no problem taking a couple steps. Yeah, sure, that's not a
Okay,
problem.
appreciate that.
Yeah, it's definitely a public area.
It's for
Which-
veterans.
It's for anybody that came in to check up on the government. Just because I'm not a veteran doesn't mean that I don't.
No, that's okay.
You know,
No, it's not a public area. Period.
it is. I went there many times and no one said anything to me.
I'm telling you, it's not.
Okay, we'll wait for FPS and we'll see what they say. It's funny, Pedro, right? Pedro, you have signs over there that mark certain areas restricted, non-public areas.
If you need to spell my name or anything like that.
Yeah, sure. This is you right here.
Yes, that's me.
So there's big red signs back there, Pedro. I don't know if you've seen them. There's big red signs that say restricted area, employees only, VA employees only. That would be a restricted area. There's nothing that restricts this area. But I'll wait for
What was your
FPS.
name? What was your name
My
again?
name's Sean.
So, Sean, your interpretation of our signage,
Yeah.
that doesn't mean that your interpretation
Or lack
is
thereof.
correct.
Or lack thereof of
Absolutely.
signage.
Or
Yeah.
lack thereof. That's
Okay, so that's why we'll wait for law enforcement.
As the government official and the second in command in this building, I'm telling you that that area is not open for you to record and for you to access.
Okay,
Given
well-
that you're not a customer, you're not a veteran. If you're a customer, you tell me what you need, and I'll make sure that we get you the help that.
The conversation grows heavier. The assistant director asserts that the area beyond certain doors is not open for filming, despite lacking visible restriction signage. The citizen challenges that interpretation, calmly pointing out the inconsistency. If bold red signs clearly mark restricted zones elsewhere, why is this area different? The answer remains vague. Authority leans on interpretation, the citizen leans on written policy, taxpayer funding enters the discussion, reinforcing the argument that public buildings serve the public. The debate tightens like a vice, no yelling, just relentless logic pressing against bureaucratic resistance.
But if you're not,
My tax dollars go. Respectfully, Pedro, my tax dollars go to fund this building, correct?
absolutely,
I-
absolutely.
So I have a right to check up on my government, and that's what I'll bring up to FPS and maybe even your boss.
Sure. No
Okay.
problem.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Sure. Wait here for FPS. They just look for any little thing to hold on to power. That's what it comes down to, ladies and gentlemen. Pedro does not want me to go past this area, even though I've already been there 2 times already. I've filmed everything in there, so it doesn't really matter. He says that because now he's mad that I'm recording his employees. That's what it really comes down to. He's mad that I didn't back down and say I wouldn't record his employees. And, you know, it's the way it is. So now he's pushing some other narrative that is a restricted area back there. I mean, he did give us his card. Pedro Rivera Batista, Assistant Director. Alright guys, so it looks like FPS is here, Department of Homeland Security. How you doing today, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Can I get your name and badge number, please?
You can have my badge number.
Not your name.
That's all I'm required to give you by law.
Okay,
I'm not
that's fine.
required to give you my name, and you're
It's
not
not about.
Get it.
It's not. It's not about being required.
34502. That's my identity. So let me ask you, what is your business here?
Do I have to answer that question
Yes,
by
you
law?
do. Yes, you do.
By
'Cause
law?
You're in a federal facility.
So that doesn't mean that I have to answer your questions because
Yes,
I answered a federal
You-
facility.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
Because you want to be technical by
Here's
the law. Let's
Here's
be
the law
technical
right
by
here
the
that
law.
says that you have to.
Yeah, no, that doesn't say
41
that.
CFR 102-7.
Show me where it says that I have to answer your questions.
You have to be here on official business.
I am here on
can ask
official
you whether
business.
what that official business is when you come into a federal facility.
It's a constitution protected business.
What's your federal business? What's your
Federal Protective Services finally arrive under the Department of Homeland Security. One officer approaches with intensity, initially demanding identification and purpose. The tone escalates fast. Gloves are adjusted, posture stiffens, and the suggestion of removal from the building hangs in the air like a threat. The citizen references the 2018 DHS memo outlining the right to record in publicly accessible federal spaces. The officer counters with citations from federal regulations. 2 interpretations collide head-on. The temperature spikes, but the camera remains steady, unyielding, documenting every second.
I would refer you, sir, to the DHS memo.
What's your official business?
Are you familiar with the
You're not
2000?
going to answer the question.
I'm referring you to you are
going to
DHS,
answer, Are you going
correct?
to answer the question?
So you're
You wanna
DHS.
answer- I asked you a question first. You answered my question
I'm
with
going
the
to.
question.
I'm not answering with a question, sir. I'm telling
did.
you.
You haven't answered my question yet.
I'm telling you,
What's your
as
official
DHS,
business? What's your
I'm telling
official
you
business?
to look at the DHS memo from
All right.
2018.
We have a special agent on
which
the
will
way up
explain
here.
it. Yeah, that's
All
fine.
right? She's going to
he'll
make the
be.
judgment call whether you could be here or not. And if not, I'm going to throw you out.
You're not
I'm
going
letting you know that
to
now.
touch me. That's
I'm
for
letting you know
sure.
that now.
I'm telling you now, you're not going to throw
I'm
me
letting
out.
you know that now. So have
and
your
I'm
fun
telling
now.
you now.
Have your
I'm
fun
telling you
now.
now, you're not going to touch me.
Have your fun
I'm
now.
telling you now.
When she comes, she's going to make the
Yep.
final
And
decision.
you're not going to touch me. That's for sure.
There's nothing you can
There's
do
no
about
need
it.
for that.
There's nothing you can do about it.
You're not going to touch me. I know that.
What are you going to do if I do?
Don't worry about it. Do it.
I have a legal right to
Do it. No, you don't.
You have to abide by the rules.
Nope. You have to abide by
It
the
is
rules.
right
There's
here.
a DHS memo from 2018. Why aren't you abiding by your own rules? your own policies and procedures.
The DHS memo does not supersede the law.
2018. Read it. Read it. Read it.
41 CFR 102-74
Yeah. What does it say?
says that you can come into.
Let me see.
Read it. Read it.
Oh.
I brought it in here especially for you so you could see.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So this is a memo on First Amendment auditors. Is that who I am?
Is that what you are claiming to be?
Never once.
Okay.
Never once claimed to be that.
You're showing characteristic traits that's what you are.
Oh, you're showing characteristic traits that you're a tyrant
Not
by
a
saying you're
tyrant.
going to throw me
If I
out.
was a tyrant, I would have threw you out.
No, you're not going to
I'm not.
now nor later.
Here's a special agent right here.
Hi, how are you, ma'am? Yeah, how are you? I'm sorry?
I just want to show you my credentials.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I'm a special agent with FPS. What's going on?
Hi, I'm just in the publicly, there's a DHS memo from 2018. I'm just in the publicly accessible areas. My name is Sean. I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm not you know, the ADA here says that I can't take pictures of employees, but I have a right to film government employees in the course of their duty, and the DHS.
A special agent named Kingsley enters the scene calm and deliberate. The energy shifts immediately. No aggression, no theatrics, just clarity. She listens, she evaluates, she confirms that recording in publicly accessible areas is lawful. The storm begins to dissipate. What was moments ago a volatile standoff becomes a measured conversation. The earlier threats lose their momentum. Authority recalibrates. The power of knowing the law proves stronger than intimidation tactics. The confrontation deflates, not with drama, but with professionalism.
Memo. There's no need for you to put those on. There's no need. So you see your officer here is threatening to throw me out and get physical with me. I have not once escalated the situation. Yeah, you said you were going to throw me out.
I'm good. I'm gonna walk away.
Okay.
I'm gonna be right here.
I have not once escalated the situation. I've
What can I help you
identified.
with
No,
today?
I don't need any. I don't need any help. I'm just taking some pictures of building of the government in the publicly accessible areas of this building here.
Okay.
That's all.
That's fine.
I'm working on a story. I'm a journalist. That's it. And I haven't bothered anyone. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Okay.
I've been very reasonable. I've identified myself. I don't know what else I can do to.
No, you're fine. And just so I'm clear, do you have any business with the VA today?
I have no business directly with them,
Okay.
other than
So you
asking
just wanna take some
questions. I'm just taking some pictures in the publicly accessible areas, ma'am.
Okay.
That's it. That's all.
You're good.
All right, thank you.
What did you say your name was?
My name is Sean.
Sean?
Yeah,
Okay.
my name's Sean. I'm an independent journalist.
Did you
You'll
go
see.
through security screening?
I did. Yes, I did.
You have any
Of
knives
course.
or weapons or
No,
anything?
I went through the security screening.
Just checking.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
nothing. I obviously have nothing on me. I'm just taking some pictures, video in the publicly accessible areas of this building, and that's all I'm going to do. And you said your name was I didn't.
Special Agent Kingsley.
Kingsley. Thank you, Special Agent Kingsley. I appreciate it. Okay? Have a good day. All right, guys. So we are going to be sticking around for a little while longer, taking some more pictures and video in the publicly accessible areas, and then we will be on our way. Special Agent Kingsley over here. She was very nice and de-escalated the situation and let us know that it is all right to film in public, as we already knew. So stay for a little while longer and then get out of here. All right, guys, so we're just getting out of the United States General Services Administration here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So from the start, not good. We're approached and confronted by a female employee here who refused to identify herself, saying that it's illegal to take photos in a government building and a federal building. I'm getting sick and tired of hearing that. It is not illegal to take pictures and videos in a federal building. Period. It's not illegal. There is nothing wrong with exercising your First Amendment right in a public building.
With tensions cooling, filming continues inside the lobby without interference. The mission resumes: document, observe, verify. The earlier hostility now stands in contrast to the calm enforcement of established rights. Employees move through the entrance as normal. The building functions as intended. The presence of a camera no longer triggers panic. What changed? Not the law, not the location, only the understanding of it. And that understanding transforms the atmosphere from confrontation to coexistence.
It's actually a constitutionally protected activity. The security guards, they did okay. They didn't really want to escalate the situation or even get involved. They called FPS, where you'll see the two Homeland Security, Federal Protective Services, police here. There are two cars. They're still inside. And we also did speak with a Special Agent Kingsley. So the first DHS officer who arrived was completely ignorant of our rights, our constitutional rights, and he escalated the situation, saying that he was going to throw me out, tried to put on his gloves to intimidate me, that he was going to put his hands on me, and that he had every right to put his hands on me and throw me out. Well, look, I'm standing outside right now under my own free will, and he did not put a hand on me. Bad attitude. I'm going to figure out his name. He will only give me his badge number. I'll figure out his name and his superior, and we're going to file a complaint against that Department of Homeland Security officer. He is a liability to the federal government, 100%. Escalated that situation. You're not going to put your hands on me.
As the exit doors close behind, reflection hits hard. The day began with resistance, denial, and attempted intimidation. It ends with confirmation of constitutional protection. One officer escalated unnecessarily. Another upheld the law with professionalism. Accountability remains a cornerstone of democracy, and transparency is not a privilege. It is a right. The lesson is unmistakable. Knowledge dismantles overreach. Cameras do not threaten freedom, they defend it. And in the relentless pursuit of transparency, the message echoes loud: we the people are watching, and the Constitution still stands.